Okay, fine. We got to do a few questions and then we will move on to next method of preparation. Try this one. So how are the following alcohols prepared by the reactor of suitable Grignard reagent on methanol? So basically you have to see, देखिए आपको क्या decide करना, C double bond O, what will be added on these groups? नहीं, ये तो आपको दिया हुआ, my bad. So you have methanol. What is methanol? Methanol is
HCHO.
C double bond O, and here both of these will be hydrogen. Plus, you have to add some RMGH. This should give you this molecule. Okay. So they are saying what is this R? In the first step, I mean, चलिए पूरी चीज कर देते हैं सही से. First step में RMGH and the second step what? I hope you guys remember this. ठीक है. So they are asking what is this R so that we get this molecule. यहाँ पे सबसे बेस्ट आइडिया ये है ना, देखिए ध्यान से जरा. Where is this oxygen coming from? This oxygen is coming from this particular oxygen atom. So this oxygen, it is attached with this carbon atom. So this oxygen which is attached with this carbon atom, which is also already there. This carbon has two hydrogens. So the two hydrogens are already there. No need to do anything on that. We have this fragment which is extra. So obviously this R will be CH3, CH, CH3. Fine. This will be the R. And let's say R is bonded. And the Grignard reagent RMCH will be CH3, CH, CH3, and MgX or MgCl if you want to be specific, like magnesium chloride or bromide. So this is how you have to do this type of questions. है ना? अब second वाला खुद से कीजिए and then tell me what should be the RMGX. All of you understood this? Taha, Mariam Lohani and Sufyan.
Yes, sir.
What about you guys? Mariam and Taha? आवाज नहीं आ रही. Can you please speak nicely? I mean, turn your mic on properly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you please do the second one? Send your answers on my WhatsApp. हाँ ठीक है सुफियान, दैट वर्क्स। Very good. Taha, very good. Mariam Lohani, waiting for your answer. By the way, Taha, it will be HCHO, right? Taha,
What's
you have written HCH, but it will be HCHO,
this?
right? Did you see that, Taha?
Yes.
सर एक्चुअली मैं न्यू डिवाइस पे हूँ, आपका नंबर नहीं है। कैन यू टेल मी सो आई कैन सेंड इट?
Should I send you in chat?
श्योर सर, कहीं पे भी।
I mean, is your numbers the same one? तो हम WhatsApp में मैसेज कर देते हैं आपको.
जी।
Your number ends with 703, right?
यस सर।
Assalamu alaikum, Mariam Batul. Am I audible?
अस्सलाम सर।
Waalaikumsalam. What happened? Late हो गए आप?
हाँ सर, थोड़ा सा लेट हो
क्या हो गया?
सर, वो मेरे पास कोई सी डिवाइस नहीं थी इस वजह से।
अच्छा अच्छा. Mariam Batul, sorry, Mariam Lohani, did you get my message? यस मरियम,
नहीं सर, अभी नहीं आया।
अरे आ गया, आप देखिए ऑन व्हाट्सएप तो देखिए।
सर खुला है, नहीं आया अभी।
योर नंबर एंड्स विद 703 ना?
जी सर।
चलिए, हमने आपको मैसेज भी कर दिया, आपका नंबर आप मैसेज करके देखिए। एंड मैसेज भी माय नंबर। अच्छा, आया। फाइन, आई थिंक यू सॉ इट नाउ। तो आप फिर तक उनको मैसेज कीजिए वॉट एवर योर आंसर इज, एंड वी हैव टू एक्चुअली मेक। तो ऑब्वियसली लाइक दिस RMGX will be, तो यार मरियम लोहानी, सॉरी मरियम लोहानी, सेंड मी क्विकली ना, बहुत टाइम लगा रहे हैं आप।
जी सर, वो
दिस विल बी
ऐड
द
कर
RMGX।
रही हूँ आपको।
अरे पहले भेज दीजिए भाई, उसके बाद ऐड कीजिएगा।
सर मैंने आपको दूसरे डिवाइस से करा है।
नहीं, देखिए गलती है ना, कैन सी द मिस्टेक, एंड व्हाई आर यू राइटिंग इन अ शीट ऑफ पेपर?
नहीं सर, वो बुक है बट वो खत्म हो गई है, तो एक एम्प्टी पेज था, उस पे करा है जी।
ठीक है, लेकिन आपने देखिए गलत किया ना, देखिए जरा। ओ नहीं, अरे सॉरी सॉरी, माय बैड, ठीक है ठीक है। आई ओनली सॉ द मिडिल वन। खैर कैसे नहीं कर रहा है लेकिन, अरे यार नेटवर्क से तो देख के नहीं कर रहे हो ना तुम लोग? हाँ, नेट से देख के कर रहे हैं पक्का? सच सच बताइए, ताहा एंड मरियम लोहानी। पूरा MGOH सब। यार ठीक है, नेट्स वगैरह से देख के मत किया कीजिए, कंसेप्ट समझ में नहीं आया तो एक बार बोलिए, आई विल रिवाइज इट अगेन, बट यार आप लोग बड़े हैं, अब तो 12वीं कक्षा में आ चुके हैं, क्या ही आप लोगों को समझाया जाए, स्टिल कॉपिंग फ्रॉम नेट या सम अदर कॉपी। खैर मूविंग ऑन, हमको एक दो चीज और देखना है। डिड आई डू एनी कन्वर्शन इन द लास्ट लेक्चर? मरियम बतूल, वर यू प्रेजेंट इन द लास्ट लेक्चर?
हाँ सर।
आपके ना, ठीक है चलिए, फाइन। सो वी कैन डू अ फ्यू कन्वर्जन ऑल्सो ना, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट सपोज आपको सवाल दिया गया है इस तरह से, कन्वर्ट इथाइल ब्रोमाइड टू prop टू प्रोपेनल, ठीक है, इथाइल ब्रोमाइड टू प्रोपेनल। So in this case, we have to go from two carbon atoms with a Br and make it to three carbon atoms CHO, right? So we have to first of all change it we have to go from yeah, what we have to go from? We have to go from haloalkane to aldehyde. So one of the mistakes that the students generally do is that they will convert this to alcohol and then they will oxidize it. Huh? They can convert it to alcohol using NaOH. Then they can oxidize it using what? PCC kind of reagent. ये अभी किया है हम लोगों ने, नहीं किया है PCC टाइप का reagent, अभी नहीं किया शायद ना. My bad. प्रोपेनल नहीं करते, प्रोपेनॉल करते हैं ना. दिस विल बी इवन मोर, थोड़ा और अच्छा हो जाएगा. Propanol. So 1 to 3 carbon atoms and then OH like this. Hmm. So one of the mistakes that the people do that they directly convert using NaOH. But अगर आप NaOH use करेंगे then it will be giving you a alcohol with only 2 carbon atoms, not 3 carbon atoms, right? So इस वजह से we cannot use direct NaOH. What we need to do is, first of all, we will need to convert this to Grignard reagent. So reacting this with MgBr will give me 2 carbon atoms, Mg and Br. Then we will do, in the first step, I will add HCHO. In the second step, I will add water. Okay, so when we have this ethyl magnesium bromide and it reacts with methanol or formaldehyde, then it is going to give you propanol and a 1 degree alcohol. Okay, copy this down. Three more example. I think you should be doing this in your copy. 3 examples को जरूर रखिएगा सामने अपने. Like whenever you are revising this particular topic, try to do these questions always. You have CHO, benzaldehyde plus CH3 MgBr, and the second step you will add water. So in this case, what's going to happen? The benzene ring will be as it is. The C double bond O will be as it is. The hydrogen will be as it is. And this carbonyl carbon will be attached with one CH. Oh my god. C double bond O ऐसे नहीं रहेगा, my bad. C double bond O will change to OH. And this CH3 will get attached to the carbonyl carbon and you will get this molecule. उसी तरह से a very slight difference यहाँ पे. We are changing the aldehyde to HCHO, but our Grignard reagent is benzene, magnesium bromide or phenyl magnesium bromide. And in the second step, we will add water. In this case, what's going to happen? See, the benzene ring. We have benzene ring, and then how many carbon atoms? We have only 1 carbon atom in the formaldehyde, right? Benzene ring में आपके पास एक carbon जुड़ जाएगा. This will be having OH. And how many hydrogens in this? There are 2 hydrogens, so that 2 hydrogens will be still there. So this will be the molecule that is going to form. इसको अगर shortcut में लिखे तो shortcut में ऐसा आ जाएगा. 1 carbon atom which is going to have OH. Fine. Now both of these are not phenol. अगर आप ध्यान से देखें, both of these are benzyl alcohol. The carbon atom which is sp3 carbon, it is having the OH group. Third case, C double bond O. Plus we have MgBr. Okay, so in this case, what's going to happen? See, the C double bond O वाला जो OH है, वो तो क्या convert हो जाएगा? This will be getting converted into OH. Now, this already it is going to be joined with 3 different groups. एक तो आपके पास, first of all, the 2 groups will be from the carbonyl carbon. So both of these are benzene rings. In short, I can write pH and pH. What is going to come from the Grignard reagent? Again, the pH is going to come from the Grignard reagent. Again, the benzene ring is going to come. Okay, so this is going to be the one molecule. Please copy this down. Raise your hand once you're done. Raise your hand once you're done.
सर एक सेकंड ऊपर कर सकते हैं
ऊपर. Yes, sure. Raise your hand once you're done, guys. Done, guys. हो गया क्या? Waiting for Mariam Batul.
सर हो गया
हो गया?
जी
Right, next. From carboxylic acid. I think this is going to be the third method of preparation. Please write it in. When carboxylic acid is reduced using lithium aluminium hydride, it converts to 1 degree alcohol. With same number of carbon atoms. Very easy. When you have R, COOH, then you use lithium aluminium hydride, then the R group will be as it is. The COOH will change to CH2OH. That's it. Now we can do some practice questions. For example, the number of carbon atoms will be same. So even let's suppose we have COOH. How many carbon atoms here? Tell me, guys. In the first question, how many carbon atoms? How many carbons?
3.
Taha? Taha, how many? How much Taha? How many?
3.
3. है ना? बहुत लोगों को 2 भी लगता है. जल्दी में लोग ये बना देते हैं. This will be the answer, right? Make sense, yes or no? No. ठीक है. हाँ. Other one, not this one. First of all, you will make 3 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms. Then you will add the OH. Make sense, everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Sir.
Yes, make sense.
Yes.
I hope you guys understood the mistake that you are going to do. Same thing, same mistake करते हैं. ऐसे बच्चे करते हैं. जल्दी में ऐसे करके OH डाल देंगे. कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड से अल्कोहल, बट you need to remember the same number of carbon atoms, है ना? तो जितने कार्बन है पहले उतने कार्बन बना लीजिए, है ना, as it is, and then you add OH. We'll write for the fourth one and maybe fifth one also. ठीक है. I hope you guys remember that lithium aluminium hydride, है ना, यहाँ पे पहले भी aldehyde and ketone को भी reduce कर देता है, right? I hope you guys remember this. That lithium aluminium hydride, sodium borohydride, all of these things can reduce the aldehyde and ketones also. Send your answers on my WhatsApp. Sufyan, I got your answer. Yes, very good. Both of these are correct. I got yours also. Nope, it's wrong. Please look into the last lecture and just wait. I'm waiting for others. Maria Batul, send the answer. What happened? Maria Batul is not sending. कहा आपको भी आंसर गलत है. देखिए जरा answers. These are the answers. First of all, lithium aluminum hydride will also convert the double bonded carbonyl carbon of ketone to alcohol. So this will be directly converted to OH, and COOH will be converted to CH2OH. And here also all the carbonyls will be converted. Maria Batul ने भेजा answer. No. Again. आप लोग एक क्लास पढ़ते हैं दूसरे क्लास में भूल जाते हैं, है ना. लिथियम एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्रेट पहली बार देख रहे हैं आप लोग भाई हैं, बताइए. COH will get converted to OH. इसमें भी मिस्टेक होगा हमको लगता है. Let me see. नहीं चलिए इसमें मिस्टेक नहीं किया आप लोगों ने. What about ताहा? ठीक है, ताहा ने मिस्टेक नहीं किया इसमें. Fine. Good, at least good for that. But you guys completely missed that this C double bond O will also be converted to OH, and this CHO will also be converted to CH2OH from the last lecture. Lithium aluminum hydride is a reducing agent. इसमें से बोलते हैं रिवाइज करते रहिए, वरना भूलते चले जाइएगा. Copy this down. Raise your hand once you're done. Can I move on? Just waiting for Mariam Batul. लोहानी कहाँ चली गई? चलिए. Write a few note points. देखिएगा. NaBH4 and H2 in the presence of Pd or Pp or nickel, that is catalytic hydrogenation, do not work or do not convert carboxylic acid to CH2OH. Does not convert carboxylic acid to 1 degree alcohol. That means if I have something like this, ना अगर हम ये लिखते C double bond O, CHO, COH, and here if I had, let's suppose NaBH4, ठीक है, और H2 in the presence of these reagents, then I would have gotten this product. The COH will be as it is. The C double bond O will be converted to OH, and the CHO will be converted to CH2OH. Fine. But COH को कुछ नहीं हुआ होता. Fine. Then you write next point. Since lithium aluminium hydride is expensive, the carboxylic acid, that is RCOOH, is converted to ester and on further catalytic hydrogenation, it gives alcohol. क्या मतलब है इसका, ध्यान सुनिएगा जरा. ठीक है, if you have not written, no, don't worry, please try to understand first of all. You have carboxylic acid RCOOH. You treat this with alcohol, that is R-OH. Then it will get converted to the ester form. है ना, ester बहुत पुराना रिएक्शन, 10th क्लास में भी आप लोग पढ़ते होंगे, that how to identify ester. Sorry, how to identify carboxylic acid, add alcohol and you will get fruity smell. How to identify alcohol, add carboxylic acid and you will get fruity smell. That is the formation of ester. Ester का form क्या होता है? R, the C double bond O will be from the carboxylic acid and you'll have OR dash, this will be from the alcohol. Right, and once you have this ester, once you react this with H2 in the presence of nickel, then you will get RCH2OH, RCH2OH. Fine. Now, this is how what we can do. We can convert a carboxylic acid cheaply to alcohol without using lithium aluminium hydride, since lithium aluminium hydride is very difficult to buy. One more point that is very important, that lithium aluminium hydride can also convert esters to 1 degree alcohol. ठीक है, बट ऑल्दो वी आर नेवर गोइंग टू यूज दिस, बिकॉज यहाँ पे क्या होता है ना, यहाँ पे लाइक व्हेन इफ यू आर गोइंग टू यूज लिथियम एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्रेट, तो फिर क्या फायदा एस्टर बनाने का ना. एस्टर जब आसानी से इट कैन बी चीपली कन्वर्टेड, देन वी जनरली डोंट यूज इट. बट इफ वी डू, then you will have R C double bond O and OR dash. Use lithium aluminium hydride. You will get R CH2OH plus R dash OH. You'll get 2 moles of alcohol. That is important. One next point you can write, sodium borohydride can't convert esters to alcohol. So you copy this down and you can raise your hand once you're done. Waiting for Mariam and Taha. Just waiting for Taha. Taha, raise your hand once you're done. Hello, am I audible, guys? तो क्या आ रही है मेरी आवाज?
You're audible.
Yes, sir.
Fine, Taha is also done. Now, whatever we wrote here now, that like lithium aluminum hydride जो है, जिसे हम लिख देते हैं यहाँ पे, if you can understand that you have something and you have to convert it to alcohol. So lithium aluminum hydride, it can convert all of those. Lithium aluminum hydride, like anything to कुछ भी हो उसको अल्कोहल में कन्वर्ट कर देगा ना, ठीक है? लेट मी गिव अस एग्जांपल, इसको समझाते हैं फिर। बेंजीन रिंग, oxygen and OCH3. Let's suppose here we have ketone, C double bond O. And let's suppose here we have CHO, aldehyde. Here we have carboxylic acid. Okay. Now, here we are using three different reagents. First of all, sodium borohydride. Now, we have four groups. है ना? This is ester. This is aldehyde. Sorry, this is ketone. This is aldehyde. And this is carboxylic acid. We have four groups. Fine. So, sodium borohydride can do conversion of what? It can do conversion of ketone and aldehyde. ठीक है? उसके अलावा जो कार्बोक्सिलिक एसिड है एंड एस्टर है, it cannot convert that to alcohol. So what we are going to do, first of all, we will write the complete carbon skeleton. The benzene ring as it is, then 1, 2, 3, and then the C double bond O will be as it is, and the OCH3 will be as it is because it is not going to get converted. Now, carboxylic acid, I'm going to write it as it is because it is not going to get converted. Now, the changes will be in the ketone. The ketone C double bond O will become OH, and the CHO will become CH2OH. CH2OH. Next, if I use nickel in the presence, sorry, H2 in the presence of nickel, H2 in the presence of nickel Pd or Pg, then we know that H2 can convert everything except carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid के अलावा सभी चीज को किसमें convert कर देगा? It will convert into alcohol. So here we have the COOH will be as it is. The aldehyde will be converted to CH2OH. The ketone will be converted to alcohol, and the C double bond O will also be getting converted to OH. So this ester part is also going to get converted to OH. Now we have the last part, that is lithium aluminum hydride, which converts everything to alcohol, like all the carbonyls, and the carbonyl derivative will be converted to alcohol, no matter what it is, whether it is carboxylic acid or aldehyde or ketone or ester. The OH, the C double bond O will be converted to OH, then 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms, and then OH. The CH2OH will be present here because of the aldehyde. The CH2OH will be present here because of the carboxylic acid. Does it make sense? Yes or no? Please tell me. एक बार देख लीजिए जरा.
Yes, sir.
What about others? बाकी लोग बताएं.
Yes.
Pop this down. Raise your hand. Raise your hand once you're done. Let me know if you have. अच्छा हो गया सबका? मरियम, सफियान, ताहा.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyone still writing? No, no one is writing. Fine. Right. The fourth method of preparation from haloalkanes. We have Rx plus aqueous NaOH or KOH, or even water. If you just have water, then also it is going to get converted to alcohol, right? Plus HX. So you have two carbon atoms, bromine, in the presence of aqueous NaOH, will be two carbon atoms and OH. No matter whether it is a cyclic one, everything will be as it is. The Cl will be replaced by OH. बस इसमें दो तीन चीज याद रखने की बात यह है दैट इसको मैं लिख देते हैं 3-degree haloalkane gives a mixture of alcohol and alkene on treatment with aqueous KOH or aqueous NaOH. Therefore, it is not a preferred MOP of 3-degree alcohols. And this reaction we have already seen in the haloalkane halorine chapter. That is why we are not going into much detail. Then we have last method of preparation, that is from primary amines. Although this is not present in the NCERT alcohol chapter, but it is present in the amines chapter. ठीक है? तो अगर आप alcohol के chapter में देखे जाएंगे, the last method of preparation that we are going to do, you will not see it, but it is there in your NCERT. It is in the chapter amines. बढ़े आगे. Hopefully everyone is done. Sufyan and Taha done.
Yes, so
चलिए. मरियम डन हो गया. ठीक है, fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, the last method of preparation. From aliphatic primary amine. ठीक है. Here we have R, CH2, N single bond H, and single bond H. We have here HONO. This can be prepared by reacting NaNO2 plus HCl, and you will get R. अच्छा, by the way, होता कैसे यहाँ पे ना, see HO, nitrogen and oxygen. इस तरह से bonding रहती है, N double bond O and OH. Now what happens? This CH2 it bonds with the OH. The nitrogen and nitrogens get bonded. The two hydrogen gets bonded with oxygen. So I hope you can see all the products that is going to get formed. You have R bonded to CH2, which is making a bond with OH, plus the nitrogen is bonding with another nitrogen, so it will form N2. The two hydrogens are bonding with oxygen, that is going to give you H2O, right? No, basically we have to just remember this part. And so you will have 2 carbon atoms and NH2 in the presence of HONO nitrous acid. You will get 2 carbon atoms and OH. If you have something cyclic, let's suppose you have cyclohexyl group, which has a amino group or NH2 group, and then if you use the same reagent, everything will be as it is. Instead of NH2, you will be getting OH, right? I hope these are easy questions, है ना? Easy आपके पास बहुत ज़्यादा आसान है. Please copy this down. एक बार please इसको revise करके रखिएगा next class से पहले, वरना सब भूल जाते हैं आप लोग. डन एवरीवन। ओ यार सिग्नल ही नहीं आता। एवरीवन इज डन ना, ठीक है। चलिए नेक्स्ट देखिएगा मेथड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन ऑफ फिनॉल्स। देयर आर 4 मेथड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन। उसको देखते जाइए, समझते जाइए एंड देन रिवाइज इट 1 or 2 times टुडे, देन अगेन, तो फिर धीरे धीरे याद हो जाएगा। द गुड पार्ट अबाउट द मेथड of preparation of phenol is that you don't have to worry about what is going to get formed. It's always going to be just phenol. ठीक है, तो method of preparation of phenols. Now remember all of these methods are important. ठीक है, तो ऐसा नहीं important नहीं है. Number 1 is from benzene sulfonic acid. Although we have written benzene sulfonic acid, but here we are also going to show you how the benzene sulfonic acid will be prepared. So we start with benzene ring, obvious reasons, and you react this benzene ring in the presence of concentrated H2SO4, conc H2SO4, and we say it is so concentrated that it is fuming H2SO4. Fuming means there is a gas evolving out from H2SO4, and that gas is SO3. And together this whole thing is known as oleum. Fine. Now what happens is basically a 11th standard reaction in which you will have benzene ring, electrophilic aromatic substitution is going to happen, and you will get a SO3H group here. Then you will have NaOH, sodium hydroxide, and you will heat it. It will get converted to sodium phenoxide. Sodium phenoxide. Once you react this with H plus in the presence of water, you will get phenol. Pretty simple. Let me write all the names. So this is benzene. This is benzene sulfonic acid. This is sodium phenoxide. This is phenol. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Please tell me. Make sense? Yes, we आपको याद ही रखना है basically. The first reaction is from 11th standard benzene sulfonic acid, electrophilic aromatic substitution का है. Then you have sodium phenoxide and then you have phenol. Why don't we get directly phenol? Because we are having sodium hydroxide, which is basic in nature. So even if we get phenol, it will be converted to sodium phenoxide by acid-base reaction. Can I move on? Second one is quite interesting.
Yes, sir.
This is from halogens. So in halogens, we have benzene ring, chlorine, and we have seen this reaction in the halorine chapter also. That when you react this with the first step, you will add aqueous NaOH in 623 Kelvin and 300 atm pressure. 300 atm pressure. Second step में आप डालिए इसमें H plus in the presence of water, and you will get phenol. Third is from disonium salt. Hopefully disonium salt थोड़ा सा आपको याद रहा हो. How can we prepare disonium salt? Using aniline, benzene, जिसमें NH2 attached हो. Here we have aniline like this, NH2. You react this with sodium NaNO2 plus HCl in 0 to 5 degrees Celsius. You will get disonium salt. N2 positive, Cl negative. React this with water, that is H2O, and you will get, in the presence of some heat, here you will get phenol. Copy this down, raise your hand once you're done. Raise your hand once you're done. Everyone done? किसी का बचा हुआ है? Mariam Batul just waiting for you. Done everyone. Fine. Last लिखिएगा. Right. Fourth one is from cumin. From cumin. What is cumin, by the way? ठीक है, ध्यान से सुनिएगा जरा. When you react benzene with isopropyl chloride or isopropyl halide, anything, CH3, CH, CH3, and here you have chlorine group, right? You react this with AlCl3. Then you get, this is the Friedel-Crafts alkylation reaction. So instead of Cl, the whole alkyl group will get benzene ring. So benzene ring, उसके बाद यहाँ पे CH3 and CH3. CH, CH3 and CH3, है ना? Hope you understand this. This is isopropyl benzene. The benzene ring, it has an isopropyl group on it. Isopropyl benzene. Because this isopropyl benzene, it is very commercially important. That means it is used a lot in industrial for the preparation. Like it is used in industry in the sense to prepare chemicals and everything as a starting material. That is why it has a particular name. It is also known as cumin. This is also known as cumin. So now if you look, benzene ring, here we have CH. Above also we have a methyl group. I'm writing Me for the sake of saving time. And I react this with oxygen, O2. Now what happens is an insertion reaction happens. उस mechanism जिसको आप लोगों को पढ़ना नहीं है. Basically insertion reaction में क्या होता है ना? Between a bond, the oxygen molecule is going to get inserted. The whole oxygen molecule is going to get inserted. So the Me and Me, the methyl group are as it is. CH3, CH3 है ना? Me से घबराइएगा मत आप लोग बाद में. What happens here? You will get oxygen bonded with oxygen bonded with hydrogen. So this is an insertion reaction. After this, when you add water and H plus in the presence of water, there is a rearrangement happening, and in this rearrangement, the benzene ring gets the OH, and the rest of the fragments gets departed from the benzene ring. Now, when the benzene ring will get OH, it will become phenol. And what is the remaining group? So we basically have carbon, which has two CH3 groups. One OH is gone with this whole OH is going with the phenol part. So what is remaining? There is one more oxygen remaining. It is now C double bond O. Here we get two very important chemicals, that is phenol, which can be used for further preparation of other different type of chemical compounds. And then we have one more important part, that is acetone. Now, acetone is a very famous solvent in organic chemistry. It can dissolve almost all the organic molecules. है ना, जितने भी organic compounds होते हैं, which are almost non-polar or very weakly polar, it can dissolve all of them. So that is why this particular preparation is commercially very important. ठीक है, इसके बाद लिख लीजिएगा. The one more reason for commercially being important is that this reagent that is going to be used is very cheap. Like O2 and H2O and H plus, all of these are what very cheap reagents. So you will write phenols are commercially prepared using cumene as it gives acetone, which is a useful byproduct copy this down, raise your hand once you are done. Waiting for Taha now. चलो, is everyone is done? तो आज के लिए इतना ही. That we have completed the method of preparation of alcohol. एक बार हम थोड़ा सा आपको बस रिवाइज करा देते हैं. Like what are the reactions we have already seen in the method of preparation of alcohol, MOP or alcohol. ठीक है. So MOP of alcohol can be done by using alkene. So I'm writing C double bond C, and it can be done using aldehyde and ketones, right? So you can have aldehyde or ketone, and we have seen also carboxylic acid, that is carboxylic acid from COOH कर देते हैं फिर. Using carboxylic acid, we can prepare using ester. We can prepare using haloalkane RX, and we can also prepare using RNH2. So these are the main categories from which you can prepare alcohol. Now इसमें दो हैं हमारे पास. First of all is acidic like hydration H2O, जिसमें आपके पास जो रिजल्ट आता है that is going to be in the Markovnikov addition, है ना. Second is diboration, hydroboration and oxidation, that is B2H6. Voila. In this you will get anti-Markovnikov product. In aldehyde and ketone, the first method is using reducing agent. In reducing agent, we have certain, like one thing for reducing agent is that if you have aldehyde, you will get 1 degree, and if you have ketone, then you are going to get 2-degree alcohol. The second part is very important, that is by using Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent, आपको याद रखना है कि if you are having formaldehyde, then it is going to be 1 degree. If you are having any other ketone, that is RCHO, then you are going to get 2-degree alcohol. And if you are having a ketone, any other aldehyde RCHO, and 2 degree, and then if you are having ketone, then it is going to be 3-degree alcohol, right? In carboxylic acid, you have to remember that only lithium aluminium hydride can reduce carboxylic acid to alcohol. In esters, we can use lithium aluminium hydride, or we can also use H2 in the presence of nickel, PP, and PD. All of these reducing agents are the same one that we have studied in the aldehyde and ketones part. Now, उसी का बस यहाँ पे specifications है बस. Now, RX is basically you have to use NaOH or KOH, and here you have to use ONO. OHNO, ONO, OHNO या फिर ONO, ONO भी कर सकते हैं आप, ONO, right? Nitrous acid. Does it make sense? Yes or no? Please tell me.
Yes,
तो क्या
sir.
अंतः ठीक है. तो इस तरह से रिवाइज जरूर किया कीजिए that you have everything in your mind right, है ना. चलिए, So moving on, we are going to do physical properties of alcohol in the next lecture. आज जो कुछ कराया हमने, please उसको revise कर लीजिएगा. We have seen a lot of हाँ, काफी हमने